What's up, guys? It's Blah the Truth back again with another video. And on this video, I want to talk about how I think video games have really changed a lot of people. And what I mean by change, I think that video games take an effect on, I think a lot of not even just, young men. I think there are, gamer girls out there, young women too, who also play a lot of video games. And there's nothing wrong with particularly playing video games. Sorry, I'm tying my shoe real quick. Give me a minute. So I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I do feel that, including myself, you get stuck to it. To where it's the only thing you fucking do, bro. You don't do anything else. And to where you could be doing things that actually benefit your life and actually, someone have an effect on your life than playing video games. I think video games can be fun sometimes. If, for your information or just a quick opinion, I think video games are. I can't really say that. Well, video games, wanted to say they're getting worse, but I think there are a couple good games that are coming out this year, so I can't 100% say that. But I do think that a lot of these video games are just like money makers, anyways. They don't even care about what the fans have to say for the most part, and they just want to charge a bunch of stuff into the game. But anyways, back to it. So I just think, including myself, video games can be that thing that you go to all the time. Then taking care of your responsibilities. Maybe you still take care of your responsibilities, but you could be doing more. But instead, you just play video games whenever you need to, and you're not doing more important things that can actually benefit you. Now, you may ask me, what are you talking about? These more important things? Well, see, it's not just you, but I think that video games have taken away, more of like the social output. Like I think video games, a lot of people just go online and talk to their friends, and no one really gets together as much. And I think that playing together online is not really like a bad thing, but I think it has somewhat of effect on like the social circle, and and those friends that online, for the most part, probably, you might know some in real life, you might not know some. I don't know the situation, but when I was little and I met people online and I was friends with them and I'll join them on Xbox Live and play with them, I didn't know any of these people in real life. So like, I knew, I was not gonna ever meet them, after after just playing with them online. And I think that one thing is that it takes away from the social aspect of life. Video games, it does. And I don't know, I guess it's how you tolerate things. But I think especially with my generation, get away, yo, get out of the fucking way. What shit I gonna do? So I think especially with this generation, my generation, Generation Z, a lot of people just are just stuck to video games and stuck to electronics. And it's not really your fault 100%, but you got to do something to change it, be somewhat tolerable. But I think that video games, can have an effect on you, and just want, I don't know. I don't know what I guess I'm trying to get at, where you could be researching things and maybe benefiting yourself, but there's no really. A lot of people, honestly, at the end of the day, a lot of people talk about that. A lot of people talk about self improvement, shit like that. But there's no really There's sort of a couple things that you can be control of. Okay, you can control of you working out, you getting in shape. You can be in control of, your schoolwork. Going to college. Making friends and at school. And I think, honestly, bro, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I went to a community college for a couple of months, bro. Took classes for 2 months, bro. Maybe almost 3. But when I was there, bro, I made 2 friends, two or three friends when I was there. But I didn't keep on going, as you could say I'm a lazy fuck. But just because I just didn't feel like being there, there was some kind of feeling that I was like, I'm gonna waste my time. This is book, and I don't know. I'm getting a little bit off the title of this video, what this video is supposed to be, but I think that video games can be a distraction from you, dealing with the more important things in your life. I feel like anything can really be, it's a coping mechanism. So I really feel that, and you know, it's something that you got to deal with, like, and do, bro. So I think, so what is, so if you're watching this video right now and you're gonna ask me, hey, by the truth, what do you say about, what would you do if you're stuck to video games addicted? Man, I want to think about it that much, but maybe, hey, if you really think you are addicted to that, to to PS4 or whatever, video games, man, if it's really that fucking bad, bro, just sell your system. Or, you know, maybe if you just tolerate it, you know, try to find new hobbies, new stuff to do. You know, um, you know, it's hard that way, but you know, I work out sometimes, and you know, I got a little bit of muscle, you know, and you know, it's not bad, but it's something, you know what I mean? But you know, at the same damn time, you know, life's hard, bro. Like in general, bro. Like I only got a little bit of money left in my account, bro. Like I wish I could just get money coming in the bank just like that, but I can't, fortunately. But anyways, yes, I think that video games can be distraction, and yes, I do think it is something that distracts you from your problems and not, you know, going and taking care of your problems. Instead, you just play video games or you do something else to cope with yourself. You know, and it's tough, man. It is, don't get me wrong, but you know, that's just life, bro. A lot of people, think about it, bro. A lot of people are going through what you're going through. I know your problems feel unique, but there's a lot of people that are going through what you're going through. So yeah, you know, don't always, you know, you could use video games, you know, some of the coping mechanism when the time is right, but don't do it just because you feel like you can't resolve your problems. Just don't do that. It's just not good. Because you feel like you can't resolve your problems, you know, like, it just sucks. But there are things that you can do. You know, I know a lot of times, especially with me, it's always financial problems. It's always like, you know, career or workforce problem, you know what I mean? And you know, I think there is something about this education system that has to change. I think it's changed a little bit, you know, since like a couple of years ago. I know, like when I went, you know, when I was in high school, they had like 2 classes that were for careers, and I mean they did just help you, you know, to tell you to think about, you know, careers, and maybe what you take a little quiz and see what the quiz tells you what what careers you're best suited for, you know, and I do feel that like education system has changed a little bit. It's got a little bit better, I guess, but I don't think it's anything crazy. I think the education system has to do something to where they have to like once you hit high school, bro. Once you hit like 8th or 9th grade, bro, you gotta pick a skill. You gotta learn at least one skill while you're in school, and you have to make yourself do it. Like a skill, bro. One skill that you can use just one, bro. You have to get at least one. In high school, I know they have something like that, and it's an option, and it shouldn't be an option. I don't know. You know, and the skill could be, you know, something in like the trade workforce, or the skill could be something in college. You know, you learn something about business, you know. I don't know how they do it, but like, I feel like once you hit like high school, bro, like 8th or like 9th grade, bro, once you hit like 9th grade, there should be something in school where they make you learn a skill so you have at least one skill to where you're valuable enough to make more than somebody that works at an entry-level job. And you have skills and you have training, and like, I can do this, bro. Like, I can actually do this now because I learned a skill in school, and you feel good about yourself. When you just graduate and you get a high school diploma nowadays, bro, it's not even like, it's just like, yo, you graduated. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, yeah, it's good, bro. I think everybody should graduate high school. Like, but it doesn't really, you know, benefit you, I guess, that much. But anyways, I got off on this fucking video, bro. I excuse my language. I wanted to stay on like YouTube. I mean, not YouTube. I wanted to stay talking about video games, but I kind of just like at the message, but it felt so much like bigger in my head. Like I was thinking about like video games being used to like for us and not to fulfill our purpose or not fulfill the bigger purpose in life. I don't know, man. I mean, you can say anything. I mean, if you let it, it can be like that. I think that's somewhat what happened to me, bro. I think like, you know, like video games and shit, like comfort. Like I don't know, but I do feel that video games do feel as a coping mechanism for a lot of people, and to where they can't fulfill anything really big, you know, really anything that makes them feel fulfilled in life, because they're too busy playing video games and fucking around and shit. You know, we're all young. You know, a lot of us are young, probably watching this video, but there's nothing wrong with video games, like I said. But just, bro, like, if it gets that bad and you feel like video games, you know, like kind of are getting boring and like kind of suck, bro, there's always the selling option, and just, bro, just because then that'll push you to like want to do more. That's what I just did, bro. I just sold my PlayStation 4 actually. It's not that I don't enjoy video games anymore. I do enjoy them less than I did when I was younger. I have been without a system for like I think a year or two, a few years back. I had an Xbox One for a while, then I traded that in and like didn't play video games for like a year or two. I just hung out with friends, did stuff in school, shit like that. But I pretty much just did that. But I think video games, you know, are cool, but I don't really care about like that, like computer gaming shit, like gaming PC. I guess it's cool, but I don't know. I don't really care about video games that much. I've played them so many fucking times. I played so many games. Grew up with the PS2. I grew up with the PS2 and the Xbox 360. Those two systems right there were my shit. The PlayStation 2 and then Xbox 360. I didn't grow up with like the PlayStation 1. I have played PlayStation 1 games. Nintendo 64, I have played it. I played Mario 64. No, I played, yeah, Mario Racing, which is Mario 64 or something. And then there's Mario Nintendo 64, which I played a little bit. But I played that more on the DS. That's right, I had the DS. The DS Lite, bro. That's right. I had the DS Lite. I had the DSi. I had the 3DS. I didn't have the 3DS XL, though, but I had the 3DS. And those were some good systems at the time. But yeah, I played a lot of video games, bro. I even had a PSP at a certain point, like years ago. Shit, bro. Video games, bro. Huge as a distraction, bro. I think something wrong, I guess, with grown men playing video games, but I don't know. If it was like an everyday thing, then who am I to say, right? But you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying. I'm trying not to make it look life, but who am I to say, right? But I just feel like video games do take down some guys to where they use it literally to not take care of their problems. So anyways, guys, you know, that's what I think about video games. I think video games are there to distract you. And I think, yeah, we already know it is. It's to distract you. You have to focus on, you have to focus on the video games to be distracted, right? Yeah. But it's there to distract you from your problems. You know what I mean? Just be careful. I just feel like a lot of people are using it as a tool to get away from reality. And, you know, I'm even myself and I, that's the same, you know, felt the same way. But, you know, take care of big responsibilities in life. There's bigger and better things that you can do with your life than just be stuck inside your house all day, you know, playing video games. I know there's not much that to do, so sometimes it's just like that, but just don't be that kid that never moves out of the parents' house and is just addicted to video games. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Alright, guys, I'm out. I'm about to upload this video. This shit's almost 15 minutes. Me rambling on why I think video games are used to distract. Video games can't be used to distract you, and rambling on about other topics. Anyways, guys, I'm out. Like, share, comment. Peace. Bye. The truth is out once again.